violence or no other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, cyberspace? It's a Black Gen Z mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
An 18-year-old mother is now dead after Sanford police found her with a gunshot wound. Kailyn Fiengo was found in the driver's seat of the car that was parked near Coastline Park on 9th Street. West 2 Tonight BGZM spoke with her family, who say that she was expecting her second child.
Kailyn Fiengo was just 18 years old. She had so much more life to live. To her family, she was their precious daughter.
Wow. Beautiful young lady. 18-year-old mother, which, you know, looks like she started early, was expecting another child, and her life was cut short just like that. I don't know if we should be looking at the baby daddy as a suspect, but sounds very suspicious.
Sister and mother. So many hearts are broken tonight because Kailyn was found shot and killed in Sanford. Police are looking for whoever is responsible. A Sanford police officer was in the area of Coastline Park around 11:20 Friday night. The officer found a vehicle that appeared to be running in a parking lot. Sanford PD says when the officer came closer to the vehicle, Kailyn was found inside, shot to death. Police say Kailyn was in the driver's seat and had a gunshot wound. Investigators believe she went to the location to try to meet up with someone she knew. Her family tells us Kailyn leaves behind her 1-year-old son and that she was expecting another child when she was killed. Her parents say their 18-year-old was 12 weeks pregnant. In a statement sent to West 2, Kailyn's mother said in part, Kailyn was a loving, funny, and caring young woman. She loved her son and her brother and sisters. She graduated high school early as a young mother. She is a loss for many, but for her mom, an empty hole in my heart will never heal. Her family and police are urging anyone who knows anything about the murder to speak up for justice. In Sanford, Tonight BGZM, West 2 News.
If you know anything about the deadly shooting, please contact Sanford Police or Crime Line. You can be completely anonymous. 1-800-423-TIPS.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comments section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Jenquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
Moving on to our next story tonight, police are searching for the gunman who shot and killed this young mother in Sanford. West 2's Tonight BGZM spoke to the woman's heartbroken father, who tells us that she was expecting her second child.
I don't know.
A heartbroken father struggled.
Dang, her dad looked hella young too. Oh man, very tragic situation. It's very upsetting to see young woman go out like this so quickly, and you know, she's pregnant at the time, which makes it a double homicide, even though some would like to say it was just a clump of cells, right? So RIP for sure. Very tragic situation. Like I said, we need to be looking at the baby daddy. I think that's suspect number one. We don't know who the baby daddy is. They haven't mentioned him at all, but in these types of situations, that's who I think is the likely culprit, you know?
Struggles to find the words. Kailyn Fiengo was just 18 years old. Her dad, Ricky Fiengo, says she was a precious daughter, sister, and mother. So many hearts are broken tonight because Kailyn was found shot and killed in Sanford. Police are looking for whoever is responsible.
She was targeted, and let's not You know,
You believe she was targeted?
I believe she was. Deep down a feeling, I believe she was.
A Sanford police officer was in the area of Coastline Park around 11:20 Friday night. The officer found a vehicle that appeared to be running in a parking lot. Sanford PD says when the officer came closer to the vehicle, Kailyn was found inside, shot to death.
Damn.
Police say Kailyn was in the driver's seat and had a gunshot wound. Investigators believe she went to the location to try to meet up with someone she knew. Her 1-year-old son was staying with his father when his mom was killed.
Okay, so Pops was looking after the kid. Maybe she was pulling up to, you know, grab some illicit substances. You never know. You never know. Honestly, that's what it kind of sounds like to me. A play gone bad, drug deal gone bad. But that's good that the baby father is cleared. So shout out to him. I know he is in mourning. But if I had to guess, I would say drug deal gone bad. You know, maybe she tried to link up with a plug that she didn't know necessarily. He was like, give me that. Took the bread. Maybe she got upset. Tried to put up a fight and they clapped her. Or maybe they didn't even go through all that. They just pulled up. They just walked up and aired her out. Who knows?
As soon as she gave birth to her child, she took the mother role very serious. I feel devastated. And I mean, in a way, the baby's young, so I guess it's better that he's not going to feel that pain. It's just going to take a village. It's going to take all of us to help and chip in and raise that child and let the child know how great her mother was.
Her dad says Kailyn was also expecting another child. She was 12 weeks pregnant. Her family is urging anyone who knows anything about the murder to speak up for justice.
Just do the right thing, and what would you do if it was your mother or your child? We all should stick together and not let these people run our communities and be scared of them.
In a statement sent to Wesh 2, Kailyn's mother said in part, Kailyn was a loving, funny, and caring young woman. She loved her son immensely and her brother and sisters. She graduated high school early as a young mother. She is a loss for many, but for her mom, an empty hole in my heart will never heal.
She's going to be very missed. Brothers and sisters are going to miss her, and they can't take it well, and I just got to be strong for them.
Such a young woman. Police are still searching for the gunman tonight who killed that young mother. If you know anything that could help police in their investigation, you are asked to call that number right there on your screen. It is the crime line, tips line, 1-800-423-TIPS. Remember, all information can remain anonymous.
All right, guys. So I did want to shout out Shorty's GoFundMe. We don't know who deleted her. Not any suspects at this moment. They almost reached their goal of 10,000. Guys, if you don't want to buy the merch, if you don't want to donate to me, that's totally fine. But donate to the GoFundMe of the family. You know, they just lost a daughter and a granddaughter. They're trying to raise another child. Very tragic situation. Condolences to the family. Guys, this is where you gotta show your support. Okay? If not for my channel, for this young lady. Like I said, we don't have any suspects. But it's definitely demon time activities going on. That's all I'm gonna say.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. But I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.